Yes guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how the process of nutrition is done in human beings. In the previous video, I have said that the nutrition is very important. It gives energy and it helps in growth, repair, etc. How it helps, how the digestion is completed. If we eat a bread, is the bread is totally absorbed by the stomach? No. Let us see how the nutrition is done in human beings. The nutrition in human beings is done by a system called digestive system. This is present in humans, so it is called as human digestive system. It consists of alimentary canal. This is all called alimentary canal excluding glands. And other than excluding glands, we have three glands. These are salivary gland, liver, and pancreas. So, first of all, we will know the parts of this: mouth, esophagus, liver, gallbladder, stomach, large intestine, small intestine, and we have here pancreas. These are the parts of our human digestive system. Now, this human digestive system we'll discuss in briefly. So, five processes are consisting in this human digestive system. Those are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and digestion. Now, we'll discuss these processes briefly, how these help in the growth, repair, and giving energy to our body. Now, starting with the ingestion. Ingestion is the process in which the food enters in our mouth to the help of our hand. It's called ingestion. It is a simple one. Now, coming to the digestion. Digestion is the most important and long process in our digestive system, nutrition process. So, in our human beings, the digestion of food begins in mouth. Yeah. So, in mouth, I'll solve that. In mouth, we have teeth. The teeth helps in the physical digestion of food, and the salivary glands release salivary amylase enzyme, which helps in the chemical digestion of food. That means not the whole food, that we digest there's only the starch present in that food and convert the starch to the sugar, and this is incomplete. We can't chew much time in our mouth, right? So it stays incomplete in our mouth. So we can just partially or slightly digested food in our mouth. From mouth, this food passes through esophagus. How esophagus it will go directly? No. The tongue helps the food reaching the esophagus, and the esophagus relaxes and contracts. This process is called peristaltic movement or peristalsis. Through peristalsis, this esophagus brings down the food to the stomach. Now starts the digestion, further digestion. Stomach is a G-shaped organ. Now the food is churned in stomach about for 3 hours. During this time, the food breaks into small pieces. So I said in previous videos that we are holozoic, means organism which makes complex substances for digestion is called holozoic animals. We have discussed before complex substances a holozoic will learn. So now how stomach can digest, we all discussed now. It forms a semi-solid paste by dividing them. The stomach wall contains tubular glands, and these tubular we say now only discuss that stomach has tubular glands. These glands secrete the gastric juice. Gastric juice contains three substances: The hydrochloric acid, we are all are aware of it. The mucus layer and the pepsin. What is pepsin? It is a new word, maybe some for some. That it is an enzyme. The enzyme pepsin begins the digestion of proteins. So we take carbohydrates, proteins. Yeah, but pepsin digests the proteins, and the gastric juices are released. Okay, we know. But why hydrochloric acid is used? It is dangerous. We know. Due to the presence of hydrochloric acid, the gastric juice will become acidic in nature. As hydrochloric acid is an acid, it makes the gastric juices acid such that the digestion is turned into small molecules. Thus, protein digestion begins in the stomach. The pepsin is active only in the presence of an acid, the pepsin. So, we can say that hydrochloric acid is useful here also, making the gastric juices acidic. By gastric juices, pepsin becomes acidic and it becomes active and it digests the proteins. So, all can get a doubt. How hydrochloric acid can be in our stomach? Okay, it might be also how we can survive. So, we can survive by the layer called mucus layer. It protects our stomach from hydrochloric acid damage. If mucus is not secreted, the hydrochloric acid will cause the erosion of inner lining of stomach, leading to formation of ulcers. This is a disease. Though so this process is this digestion is completed in stomach. So one part takes a one role in digestion. Now stomach role is completed for 3 hours. Now the food will exit the stomach by it is regulated by a sphincter muscle which releases it in small amounts into the small intestine. From stomach, the partially digested food enters the small intestine. It is called small intestine because it's smaller than large intestine. The small intestine is the largest part of our alimentary canal. It is about 6.5 meters long. Yeah. The small intestine are arranged in the form of coil in our belly. Please note that the length of small intestine difference in male. So the herbivores have the most longest the small intestine, and carnivores will have a meat will take meat. So it has short compared to herbivorous plants. So now we'll come to the topic. The small intestine is site of so complete digestion will complete in the small intestine. It digests the carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. The small intestine receives the secretions from two glands. Yeah, we have discussed the first gland up here in the mouth, salivary glands, and we have discussed the other two glands, the pancreas and also the liver. In from the small intestine receives the liver secretes bile and it travels to the bile duct. You can see yes this, and it's stored in the biliary tract, also called as the gallbladder. So it is in the stomach. It is acidic. We discussed. Now bile. What is the function of bile? See, we have bile duct, biliary tract, liver secretes bile. Liver is the largest gland. What is the function of bile? It makes the acidic food alkaline, that is basic, so that pancreatic enzymes act on it. So acidic is very concentrated in base, so it makes alkaline the acidic ones, and also it breaks the fats. It breaks the fats for easy for digestion, and enzyme to act on it. Pancreas is another gland which lies parallel to the stomach. It also secretes as pancreatic juice, which contains digestive enzymes called pancreatic amylase, trypsin, and lipase. This pancreatic amylase breaks down the starch. The enzyme trypsin digests the proteins, and enzyme lipase emulsifies the fats. These are the process done by our pancreas. The walls of small intestine contain gland which releases intestinal juice. Yeah, walls of stomach also gastric juice. Now walls of small intestine secretes intestinal juice. The intestinal juice contains so many enzymes to digest these carbohydrates into glucose, amino acids, proteins, etc. The process of digestion converts the large and insoluble food to small water soluble molecules or complex substances, we can say in one word. The chemical digestion food is done by the biological catalyst called enzymes. So this long process is our digestion. So we have completed digestion. Now we go for absorption. See in the the small intestine is the main region for absorption of food. So it is doing the absorption and also the further digestion from mouth, stomach, and after that digestion is completely completed in this small intestine. So how small intestine? Small intestine on the surfaces they have small finger-like projections called villi. They increase the surface area. So why we are eating food? Why we are knowing this all is because how it gives energy, how it is absorbed by the small intestine. The presence of villi a very large surface area. It helps in the digestion, absorption of digested food, and thus it always on it goes to the blood. It mixes with the blood. This it is also a simple process. Then now the assimilation. What is assimilation? The blood carries digested food to all parts of the body when it becomes assimilated as part of cells. Assimilated food is used for repair of our body and obtaining extra energy when our body is needed. The digested food which not used by our body immediately but stored in the liver to form a carbohydrate called glycogen. The glycogen can be used as a source of energy by our body when required. So this is assimilation. Now comes the digestion. The part of food which cannot digest our body. The waste substances. In our food we have nice substances, breakdown substances and not useful substances. This is called as undigested food. These undigested food cannot be digested and absorbed by small intestine. So this passes from the small intestine to the wider tube called large intestine. It is larger than small intestine, so it is called as large intestine. So the large intestine, the function of large intestine is to absorb the water from all this. What the waste products, all the large intestine absorbs the water, and the undigested part food becomes almost solid. The large intestine contains rectum which stores this all, and when we go to washroom it is called defecation or egestion. The fecal substances which go from our bodies are called defecation. So like this digestion is done. So this is our digestive system. See how many parts are involved in our digestive system. Not only eating, going, but this much process is done in our digestive system. I hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I want to share my knowledge with others, not just for subscribers or money. So please support me. Thank you for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Thank you.